People not wearing masks against the novel coronavirus should be refused service in enclosed public spaces, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani said Saturday, as his government moves to make it obligatory.
Here's a summary of the article.
People not wearing masks against the novel coronavirus should be refused service in enclosed public spaces, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani said Saturday, as his government moves to make it obligatory. Face masks are already mandatory on public transport in Iran, and the Tehran City Council acknowledges that the rule is still widely flouted on the bus and metro services it runs. Addressing the committee in charge of Iran's efforts to stem its virus outbreak, the deadliest in the Middle East, Rouhani said that the new order requires some guarantee that it will be respected. In government offices, that is likely to be easier. We can simply deny entry to people not wearing masks. Since late last month, the government has also undertaken a public information campaign, with officials and state television anchors wearing masks on camera to encourage their use. There is still no sign of any respite from the virus. Iran's overall toll now stands at 11,408, with 237,878 confirmed infections since it reported its first cases in late February.
This post received a score of 10,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I remember when Iran wasn't taking the virus seriously and not there in a complete reverse stance. Good on them.
It's because a lot of their higher-up officials got infected. Made it clear it's everybody's problem, not just a peasant problem.
Greater than it's because a lot of their higher-up officials got infected. Made it clear it's everybody's problem, not just a peasant problem. So that's why American regime has been ignoring the virus. The ruling class 0.1% have abundant medical resource to protect themselves, and that their priority is, their lives greater than profit greater than the poor lives. Herman Cain is probably the first shoe. Bunch of Secret Service people. I don't see how Trump escapes unless HES got some miracle genes.
Greater than I don't see how Trump escapes unless HES got some miracle genes. I don't know, he seems more like a sweatpants kinda guy.
Iran is smart enough to demand masks but not the US.
Iran royally fucked up their response to COVID, because the citizens don't trust the government at all. Issue is that they seem to learn.
Actually, they overthrew the royals back in the late 70s. They theocratically fucked up the COVID response.
Oh, you clever piece of shit.
Meanwhile in the USA, my local government is issuing fines to businesses that don't force their customers to wear masks, and corporations are so obsessed with not making customers unhappy that all we are allowed to do is ask the customer to put on a mask. Some other stores near mine are so afraid of conflict with their customers that all they did was put a sign on the door but aren't actually asking their customers to wear a mask when they walk in. On top of all of this, we're not allowed to argue with the customer about how they wear their mask. Many people wear them on their chin or only over their mouth, exposing their nose, because they're still wearing it. So for 40 hours a week I'm basically risking my own health along with the health of my boyfriend whom I live with and our 3 pets just because these jackasses want to buy new clothes so they can go out to the clubs and bars that shouldn't be fucking open. It should not be called novel now as it has been given a tight name.
So even Iran has a better national policy than we do.
C. It is patriotic not to wear masks. MAGA, S.
Fucking hell, even the Iranians are showing the Americans how to do it.
You'll be shocked if you knew how many countries made masks mandatory wherever you go. But it's common to not be the case in the first world countries. Because of freedom. And this is one of the instances where it's not a good thing to have.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.